엄청 더운데 지금 친구가 12km 남았다 그래서 맞춰서 나왔는데 어디 갔지? 여기 가다 길을 잃은 건 아닌지 잘 모르겠네요. 이쪽 아니면 아마 이쪽에서 와야 될 거거든요. 하이! 친구가 왔어요. 하이! What is your name?
So my name is Florian.
Florian.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from France.
France?
Yeah.
Oh, then you are Tour de France cyclist?
No. I'm a more bike tourer and a bike explorer.
여러분 여기는 지금 참고로 춘천이고요. 이 플로리안 친구가 춘천으로 와줬어요. So thanks for coming to Chuncheon.
And thank you for the invitation.
Okay, so why did you come to Korea?
We came to Korea to participate to the Jamboree. The Scout movement, it's a worldwide movement of young people. Every 4 years, like the Olympic Games, there is a big meeting, a big festival of scouting. This year, it's is in Korea. It was in Saemangeum.
How was the festival? So 지금 여러분 이 시점은 축제가 끝나고 만나는 시점입니다.
Just we faced a lot of meteorological issues, but it was okay. With organization and the government bring a lot of stuff. It was kind of adventure too for everybody. And at the end, I think everybody will keep a good memory of this jamboree. Yeah.
So I saw a lot of French news articles and Korean news and articles that you participate this festival with bicycle from Paris to Korea.
Yeah. We came from France by bicycle. We didn't want to come by plane and to explore all the countries between France and Korea. So we needed 7 months and more than 15,000 kilometers.
Wow, then 7 months, then you started this journey on January of
Yes.
this year,
Yeah.
starting from winter to
Yes,
summer.
exactly.
From Paris to Korea. How many cities, how many countries did you go through?
So we went through 17 countries. So we crossed France, Germany, Austria, Slovakia, just 2 days, Hungary, Serbia, Romania, Bulgaria. And we crossed Georgia and Azerbaijan. So we arrived in this big country, which is Kazakhstan. After we crossed Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan. To go from Kazakhstan to Mongolia, we crossed a bit of Russia. Inner Mongolia, and we arrived here in Dalian, China, and we arrived in Incheon at the end of July.
Wow, it's amazing. Oh, you never take the airplane, just using bicycles?
Our goal was not to take the airplane. We wanted to go by bicycle and by boat, but we met some geopolitical issues. So we needed to take small airplane. The first time was to enter in Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan, the land border were closed. So we took a plane, short plane here, and we wanted to go by boat here from Dalian to Incheon. I don't know why there is no passenger in the boats between China and Korea. So we took another plane, just a 40 minutes plane.
Wow, it's amazing. And this is 15,000 kilometers,
Yeah.
right?
15,606 kilometers.
Wow, I can't believe it. Is it possible? Did you come by bicycle alone?
No, so we were three guys from France. It was really important to keep a team spirit. Sometimes it was hard because we met a lot of different things. But yes, we succeeded.
Climate was very different by each countries.
Yeah.
How was it?
In Europe, we met a lot of cold weather with some snow sometimes. When it was spring, in Kazakhstan, we faced a lot of wind. Sometimes we didn't see more than 10 meters. When we arrived in China and after in Korea, it's not so easy to bike because it's really hot and wet. So yeah, it's sometimes really exhausting. Yeah, but it was okay.
Then how much did you spend on approximate cost for your 7 month bike trip?
It will be around 22,000 euros. So it's for 3 of us. So it's a really cheap way of traveling, and it's including food, accommodation, and equipment. Bicycle, it's I think the cheapest way to cross the world. Yeah.
세 명이서 한 3천만 원 정도 쓴 것 같거든요. 그러면 1인당 1,000만 원 정도 쓴 거가 될 것 같아요. How did you stay in between?
So during the winter in Europe, we were hosted by a local scout group. So each night we were hosted in a house, and after when we were in Central Asia, it was desertic part, so we slept in the tent a lot of time. So 1 time or 2 times a week we stayed in a hostel, wash our clothes and wash our equipment and wash ourselves. Sometimes we were hosted by some families on the street and on the way.
So that's why you can save a lot of money. And I don't think it's going to be easy, but why did you do this kind of big challenge? Why did you do it?
Yeah, it's a challenge. We really wanted to explore the world by bicycle because it's a really good way to explore countries, and we wanted to share it with a lot of young people. And so the Jamboree was a good opportunity, and we want to give taste of adventure to a lot of young people.
And what is the hardest time?
When we had to find a way to go from Kazakhstan to Mongolia. There was just 2 options, China and Russia. If Russia did not get us a visa, we should have taken a plane from Kazakhstan to Mongolia, big transit plane. More than 3,000 kilometers. So at this time we would have broken the rule strongly. It could be like a failure for us.
So you are going back to your country day after tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
And then you are going with bicycles?
I go
No?
No, I go with a bicycle in the plane. Okay.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
If we would have time and money, we would not go by bicycle in the opposite way because we took this
You
road.
already experienced.
So if we crossed half of the world, we would cross the other side of the world. So we would continue east. But right now I don't have time, so
Okay.
I need to go back to work in September. Yeah.
Many people curious about your bicycle, so let's move on and talk about it more.
Okay.
Okay, 짠! So this bike is very meaningful bike for you because it is from Paris. Yes. So what kind of bicycle is this?
Bike touring bicycle, okay? So it's stronger than road bicycle with big wheels, 28-inch wheels, which is good, you know, to save energy on a long time.
What brand and what model? Is it a very famous brand in France?
Yes, so Riverside, it's a brand from the Decathlon firm. Decathlon, it's a big sport supermarket in France.
So I'm just wondering that, did you ride this bike before or did you buy it for this trip?
For this trip, we bought 3 bikes like this. We had the bike 10 days before the departure.
Oh, really?
So yeah, it was difficult to have these bikes, and we wanted to have the 3 similar bike. Okay, if you have the same bicycle in the team, you just need to have one kind of equipment. Okay. So we wanted to do that.
Starting from new one and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
used one for 7 months, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Is it expensive?
It's $1,350. So they can have a good equilibrium between quality and price and quantity. And there is a lot of small equipment which are really useful. Luggage carrier, it was included with the bicycle, and it's really strong. It's a Brook seal, a leather seal, and a hard seal. This one is really used, okay, by the weather.
Yeah.
But you know that for a long trip, it's better to have a hard seal. It's moving to have the good shape of your butt. So good to don't have a painful butt.
Shape is changed.
Yeah.
Yes. And the Brooks is very famous for Korean people because it is, you know Brompton? They have this Brooks saddles.
For bike touring, it's just not the bicycle, it's the luggage too. Waterproof luggage. Yes, and something you can take really quickly, like this, you know.
Okay, so it looks very heavy.
Yeah.
What kilogram is this?
Total, we have more than 30 kilos of bicycle.
와, 여러분 그럼 거의 초등학생 한 명을 업고 다니는.
You're a traveler, you know, it's like a camping car, like a car, so you need everything on the bicycle.
Oh, okay. So what do you have in this bag? Could you show me a little bit?
Here it's some clothes. Here my sleeping bag, my mattress. It was our computer, the stuff for filming. So we had a small drone, we had a small camera. Here I had some food and some stuff for cooking. When we took some water in the rivers, we needed to filter.
So you bring like water purifier or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is this socks?
Yeah, yeah.
Really? Why did you bring it like this?
So right now it's dry socks, okay? But when it's hot, I try to have socks on my bottle and to have wet socks because it's keeping the water fresh.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The water here in the socks took energy from the sun, but also from the water inside.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's a great tip. I think water is very important for a bike trip.
Yeah. Yes, because here it's just 2 liter bottle, but sometimes we add 2 more liter on the back, okay? Because if it's desertic, if we don't have point of supply, we needed to have a lot of water. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And what is it?
It's this.
Ah, spoke.
Yeah,
You mean a
spoke.
spoke? Oh, okay.
And you see that there is a lot of
Wow, it's Mongolian sand.
yeah, something like this. Yeah.
So how did you do when you get punk or puncture on your tire?
Yeah, we just add 15 flat tires. We didn't change the tire, so it's the same tires from Paris. Okay.
Wow, it's very strong.
Yeah, it's really strong.
Wow.
It's German tires, Schwalbe, and it's really good. And we just change the transmission. We changed the gears and the chain. After 8,000 kilometers, it was really hard, the transmission.
There are a lot of like this kind of...
Yeah. It's a little dirty, and you see that the rope,
늘어났어.
we broke it several times.
본 게 다 흔적이구나.
Yeah. And the light is broken right now. I have to repair it. During 7 months, they had a hard life.
Hard life,
Yeah.
yes. How did you find the road first time you go through?
We used several application. We used Komoot, Google Maps, Maps.me, so you can download the data in a Wi-Fi. You have to host 2 people. I can show you maybe the total of kilometers. So
Distance total is...
15,787 kilometers.
Wow, 영광의 숫자다. You did the great job. So what does a bicycle mean to you?
For me, bicycle, it's adventure. It's a way of discover the world, because when you travel by bicycle, you are in front of the real people of the country. Most of the times, they didn't speak your language. You have to be more adventurous, more independent, more autonomous on the bicycle. So it's why it's adventure for me.
That's good. So what did you feel during this interview today?
Yeah, it's really good, and I'm really happy that Korean people are interested by such a trip. The next jamboree is in Poland. So we came from Europe to Korea. So maybe in 4 years, if a team of Korean scouts, cyclist people want to come from Korea to Poland, it's up to you.
자전거로 폴란드 가실 분 모집합니다. So anything else you want to say?
Just start to travel by bike kilometers, and it's really good for everybody.
Okay. Thank you for this interview.
Thank you.
Thank you. 하나, 둘, 셋, 짝!